That's what the man said. So won't you listen to what the man
Listen to what the man says. Hey, if you have a reference, what is that man saying about you? You got a great resume, you're on your way to getting a job, and a reference does you in. In the job shop right now, we have an expert whose job it is to check references. Jeff Shane is here from the firm Allison & Taylor. They're based in Rochester. They check references for businesses. I gotta believe you see a lot of disasters. What kinds of things happen?
We see a lot of disasters, more than I care to recall, Murray. And the common denominator that I see in all of these is people assume that their references are only going to offer name, rank, and serial number, confirm dates of employment and title about them. The reality is Allison & Taylor has been in business 28 years. We do many thousands of these. Fully half of all of them that we do come back with some form of negativity. So people should never assume that their references either have their back or are only going to confirm their dates and title.
Half of them?
Half of them
are references that we wouldn't want, but we have.
That is right.
Let's help people out, and let's take a look at your reference list. What should your reference list be like? For example, should all the contacts be the same? Should they be the same for company A as company B?
They should not all be the same. You should tailor your references to the kind of position that you are seeking. And that can mean you might want a subject matter expert somewhere where you used to work that could talk to your capabilities in the prospective new position. You also will want to ensure that your supervisors are on base with you if at all possible, because many employers will routinely contact your former supervisor whether you wish it or not. So it's important, get the supervisors on board, get the subject matter experts on board. Never hurts to have HR in your camp as well. Many employers are more of the old school. They traditionally call the HR folks, even though they may not be the ones that know you best.
All right, when I'm picking my own references, for example, how do I interview them? I want them to be able to sell me properly, correct?
That's a good point. And one of the key points I would make is make sure you cultivate your references. If you're about to leave the company, or if you have already left, good idea to approach your references, ask them for a favorable reference, and when you find a reference that is agreeable to that, coach them a little bit. Tell them the kind of position that you're looking for, and if you have a key interview upcoming, contact your reference ahead of time as a courtesy. Let them know what you're looking for. Let them know the specific skill set that that employer is looking for, and ask them to talk to that skill set.
What if somebody in some HR department is trashing me all over the place? Maybe it's legitimate, but I don't want it out there. Can I do anything about that?
You can absolutely do something about it. First, you would need an organization such as Allison & Taylor to conduct a reference check and confirm that that is indeed what is happening. And then once that is confirmed, there are absolutely effective ways to discourage them from ever doing that again. Allison & Taylor offers it as a service. Employment attorneys can offer it as well. There's a continuum of different things you can do, but long story short, a cease and desist letter issued by an attorney to the top person in that corporation identifying the negative reference and admonishing them don't do it again are extremely effective. We do a great many of them.
Even if the negative reference is deserved, you can stop it.
Even if the information is deserved, even if it is absolutely true, yes.
Very quickly, I want to end this by saying that you have to really understand that your references are taking a lot of their time. They're using a lot of their time to help you get a job. What's my obligation to these folks?
The obligation, and it's partly common sense and partly simple courtesy, in addition to keeping them posted along the way as to your progress, once you've gotten that new job, take the time to write them a nice thank you letter. Maybe a small gift would be appropriate. Both as a courtesy, and again, you may never know. In 5 years, you may be in the market again. You may want that person again. Treat them right up front.
Okay, Jeff Shane, Allison & Taylor, Rochester. Thank you for being with us today. I hope you'll come back in the job shop. More information on his company, a link to it, and more information that he has brought with him today that we didn't get to on the air at myfoxdetroit.com. It's in the job shop right now. We'll be back right after this.